Well, good evening, everybody. Gourd King here. We are playing Uncharted, starting with the Nathan Drake collection. We're gonna work our way basically through pretty much the entire saga, I think. Should be fun. It's a really neat little game series. We're gonna turn our subtitles on. Let's see. I guess we probably should keep the tutorial hands on just because I need to refamiliarize myself with the controls and whatnot. What's up, Cannoli? How you doing? But yeah, we're gonna play this since this is a pretty story-driven game. I'm kind of wanting to have some semblance of focus on the story, kind of follow it along, maybe comment on it here and there, and, you know, kind of periodically, of course, check in with anybody who happens to be in the chat. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. The first Uncharted. Yeah, exactly. Get Whitey, get better. Get rid of those Tennessee AIDS. We're rooting for you. I think we're going to play this on the normal difficulty. It only says, I've never actually played an Uncharted game. Really? Wow. I mean, well, I hope in some if you can follow along with this in some semblance, it might at least pique your interest to a certain extent. These are not only really fun games, they're very Indiana Jones-like. They're kind of the best Indiana Jones we've gotten since Last Crusade. Which, granted, that's not technically saying much, but all of the 4 main Uncharted games with Nathan Drake are actually really, really good, with really fun stories, endearing characters, and I haven't played Lost Legacy, so that one will be a first when we get to it. But, yeah. Let's see, gotta create save data. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome series. I've played the first 3 several times each. 4th one I haven't played in a while, so that'll almost be like new. I wonder if these games are on Steam? I don't know. I doubt all of them are, but I could be wrong. I would be a little bit surprised. Because, I know that Sony's pretty protective of their stuff. It's possible the 4th one and Lost Legacy are, though. Maybe. I don't know, though.
I am here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be
Far Cry 3 today for 5? Nice.
Like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What's up, Sassy? Well, the boyfriend simulator was suggested, but no. Oh, Jacob Iron said, I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I was probably going to pop into your chat at some point. But yeah, have a great stream, dude.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No.
Hope you have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that's...
Could you hold that thought?
Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay. What's going on?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah.
Of the Caribbean?
Foreign kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking
dear.
about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
What's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
Yeah, it's like a camera. You point and shoot, right?
Good girl.
Yeah, you just put the bullets into random people's heads. It's just killing, right? I will admit, one of the funniest things about this game is it's a pretty laissez-faire attitude towards shooting people. But, I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. They engaged first. It's justified. Justified. Gotta refamiliarize myself with all the cover mechanics. Haha, he did. Alright. Oh, puts me in cover. Boosh, how you doing? Good to see you. I know, Uncharted, man. It's awesome.
Hurry up, Sully.
Hey. Elena ain't no ditzy blonde. Elena is, like, awesome. She's actually one of the few, like, legitimately great female characters in games. Ah! Haha, headshot. That guy's just hanging off the rails. I will say this, like I was saying this earlier, like the feel I want to get around a certain point is to kind of only address the chat periodically just because I want to engage with the story a little bit. I mean, I know the story well, but it's like I kind of like the idea of maybe assessing it to a certain degree. But as we're just starting off, that's fine.
Sully, where are you?
Yes, Sully, what the heck? Good old murder. Alright, thank you, Bush. Have a good... Hope you cook up something nice. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, Drake! That one's got some kind of rocket launcher.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh crap. Well, he's probably insulting an Asian somewhere, right?
Alright, Sully!
Steam only has Uncharted 4. That's unfortunate. I mean, Uncharted 4 is fantastic.
Cavalry here!
Oh, thank god!
Kill him!
Oh
Damn it! Whole ship's gonna blow! We gotta jump!
no! Oh wait!
What are you doing?
Okay,
Come on! Go!
alright.
You gotta remember, this being PS3 era, some of these graphics were pretty phenomenal back then. This was early PS3 too. And this is the remastered version, obviously, and it still looks pretty solid.
For a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat. You alright?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Well, if it isn't the beautiful and talented Elena Fisher.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
For Christ's sakes. What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
I'll show you, Solid. How you doing, Miss Sparkle? It's good to see you.
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's
It's a-
lost diary.
Oh my
Faked his death,
gosh.
just like I said, Sully.
What's going on, Israel? How you doing?
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
Alright, have a good one, Jacob. Have a good stream.
So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so
You
this...
see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret.
How much have you missed?
so valuable,
Just starting, really.
risk it getting out.
All right, Nate.
It's like the first 10, 15 minutes of the game.
Care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
I'm not really worried about that show too much right now, Israel.
Goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
I'm comfortable
So
just
now you're
playing
interested, huh?
Yeah.
on Tuesdays for now.
No. Last page was torn out.
I want to put most of my, like,
Sully.
research and work into, like, making
This is
videos.
finally it.
Yeah. Only we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I
Hey,
said.
now, she doesn't have to
Pull
be a
up.
problem.
It sank.
Elena's cool.
That's
I
why
like
we have
Elena.
insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera. No. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air
Oh,
tonight.
come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Good. Because we're going to have every two-bit
Imagine
scumbag
doing a
in the
video on
world
80
racing
for
us for this
Brady.
treasure
I'd rather
unless we
not
cut
imagine
loose
that.
right now.
I named Richard.
a
His
real
belt buckle
gentleman,
was
Sully.
huge and
I
said,
know.
"Oh wow."
Stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't.
Why is
I
Dick
don't
the
care
short
for
version of
Richard.
Richard?
mean,
I don't know.
Do you realize
I've
this
always
could
found
be,
that
like,
strange
the biggest
myself.
Story of the year?
Especially when Rick is so readily available.
No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch. Hey!
Oh, no problem, Cannoli.
Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
I mean, Sully was correct. She was wanting to bring a camera crew down. That's a lot of attention you're going to draw, so Sully was right on that one.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid.
Yeah,
I'm not
Dick,
sure this
Dick
is-
is short for Richard. It is one of the short versions of Richard.
Yeah, you weren't
So is
supposed to be
Rick.
that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Kind of like Bob is short for Robert.
Although I must
Bill
admit,
is short for William.
equally as strenuous.
Well,
Jew
hang
is
in
short
there,
for
old
Israel.
timer. We're just about there.
Oh, no problem,
You know,
Cannoli.
this
No
reminds me-
problem. Love you guys. Hope you have a great anniversary.
I pawned a phony 16th century Santa off on Pablo Escobar.
Almost forgot there's like little treasures
risky move,
around that you gotta make sure
By the
you
time he figured
keep
it
your eye
I
out
was...
for.
Nate, are you even listening to me?
Hanging on every word.
Why waste my breath?
Oh, she's not listening to you either, Sully. But Sully would like you, Miss Sparkles. Sully likes the ladies. Like all the ladies. He's like, hey. Okay, we got our jump button as X. Got our squares for punching. Fishies! Oh, they're nothing though. They're nothing. I am still impressed that I feel like kind of from PS3 era on we started to get games that aged
We're an awful long
pretty
way from
well
England.
over time. Granted, again, it's a remaster, it's cleaned up, but honestly the PS3 version is just this with, you know, not quite as clear a coat of paint. By the way, that little necklace and ring,
Well,
I have that.
I don't get it.
I have the
Coincidence, we're right on top of the
Uncharted
mark.
3 Collector's Edition.
Maybe
I
you're
still
not right,
have that
Matthew.
set.
let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate.
I miss those really cool
Damn dead end.
video game
Easy,
collector
Sully.
sets.
Just relax. Let's take a look around.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition was the last one I got, and it's pretty cool. Do I wear it? No. I've worn it before, but I don't wear it like now. I'm not like a huge Uncharted stan or anything. I love the games. They're among my favorites, but
Man, this is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
dress up as him. It wouldn't be the hardest costume to pull off. I don't have his hair, though, unfortunately.
Hell no. This is more like
I
it.
used to have hair like his, but then I got older. Pretty amazing that Brave New World is now the 31st highest grossing
Nah, it's
MCU
older than
movie.
that. Like 2,000
I have dressed
years
up as
old.
Alex Jones for Halloween. Wow. I haven't done Halloween dress up in a long time. Halloween just never really been my thing. And Velma. Cool. I don't remember the last thing I dressed up as. Halloween was never that big on. I was never that big on Halloween. It's like, yeah, it's fine. I like the winter holidays. Alright, let's see. Well, how can you be a pumpkin man and not do Halloween? Excuse me, Halloween is like the worst time of year for pumpkins. People literally mutilate our faces, like for sport, and then we're left out on doorsteps and killed. So that's how. Halloween's kind of offensive, now that I think about it, and how dare you all celebrate it. I'm very upset now. I think this is something I could climb, but where the heck am I climbing? That's no small feat. I don't know. It's a little bit of a small feat. I mean, have you seen Scarlett Johansson's height? I could have sworn you'd climb this. Or am I missing something? I'm over hero movies. Yeah, they haven't made many good ones in a while. Okay, here we go. I was just going to the wrong ledge. Been a little while. X is for jump. She's like 5'3", I think. She's a little lady.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
She's below average height, last I checked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Be careful up there. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm an inch shorter. Nice. Superhero movies are in a Great Depression. Yeah. Here's the thing, Miss Sparkles. For women, being shorter than average, nobody really cares. It's fine for women to be short. It's a much bigger problem for men. I mean, I guess I'm like average height or whatever, but...
Good work, kid.
Hosty, what's going on? How you doing? We're playing some Uncharted.
I need the flashlights for this one.
My kid's dad is 5'4". Wow, he's a little guy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Friggin' bats! Oh my gosh. Bloody bats. If you're a guy, I would feel awful for you. No, was before college. I went to college.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Trying to back up my Blade Runner Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray player won't cooperate with my
Where's all
laptop.
the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean
I
centuries
guess my
ago.
digital copies are my
Limey pirate.
backups.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did.
Whoa, dude, what do you have against the Spanish?
I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was
Your mom
really
goes to
counting on
college.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
that and
There you go, Hosty. There's the silver
bad
lining.
deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you were in big trouble.
Height has never been that important to me. Well, it's because
The
you're short.
Spaniard sure left a lot of crap behind.
I mean, it's because you're short. Most guys are taller than you. Gosh, I hate Omar. Okay. I don't give her too much thought, to be honest.
Quite a drop.
I mean, she's obviously cringe and a fool, but I'm not going to give her much time. Oh, thank you,
Gotta find a
Spanish.
way across.
The Spanish thankfully left explosive barrels here. That was very considerate of them.
Ha, that'll work.
I love video games. They're so silly. It's like, wow, look at this explosive barrel the Spanish left hundreds of years ago. What would we do if they hadn't? Girth is more important than length. I'm sure your mom would agree. What, when it comes to height? What are you talking about? By whatever do you mean? Oh,
Let me do that.
my mom is 5'6", and she's... See, it's because your mom is slightly above average.
See if you can jam it.
Your mom is slightly above average in height. That's why it's like, she's like, ooh, I'm above average in height for a woman, so I need a tall man.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it. Hurry, Sully!
Also, I think
That
we're
was a little
talking
close.
about the D. You see,
this
you're not
place has a
supposed
back
to
door,
explain
huh?
the joke. Obviously, I know that.
Oh, this looks familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
Oh my gosh. Drake wrote about
Yeah,
it.
here it is. Looks like this thing is some kind of lamp or brazier.
It says
See
it
if you can
here.
light it.
It says here in his
After all your
language.
bitching about the cigar.
I
Now it
love
comes in
lamp.
handy, huh?
I love lamp. Just as Drake said. I don't know why I do this.
Gotta
Alright.
figure a way to clear this debris.
Debris. Like Debris Larson? How? Let's see if the Spanish left any more things around. Oh my gosh. That worked way too well. And, oh, I hope that fire goes out in a couple of hours. Oh, look, it went away in a minute. I'm so glad that the elements are on our side so much. Again, I love video games. This is part of why. That debris is less mangled than that. You know what? That's kind of true. You know what, though? I will give Bree and the Marvels this much. Bree looked good in the Marvels. She looked pretty good in that movie. That's about the only nice thing I can say about the movie. I guess the little what's-her-face was charming in her own way, but the movie is embarrassing. How embarrassing. Oh, good. More Spanish barrels. Oh, jeez. Yeah, come on down, Saul Meister. I'll tell you this much. This game, I love the music. Oh, the musical score is so good in these games. I found Iman Vellani annoying. I mean, I didn't mind her too much. I was like, yeah, she has some charisma to her. I was like, she's kind of cute, I guess. I don't mean cute like attractive, but it's like, she's got like a little adorable personality. But I guess the trailer for Happy Gilmore 2 dropped. I mean, as far as trailers go, I thought it was fine. I don't know if I'm exactly excited to see the movie, but there's some potential there. Because honestly, one of the things I kind of wondered when they talked about doing a sequel was, I was like, a lot of these modern day golfers hit it kind of far, and they're actually kind of addressing that, and I was like, okay, there's some interesting things you can do here, but I mean, I have no idea if it's going to be any good. You're safe, go. Oh no, I know the girl's age. I was just specifying that I'm not really making a comment about her
I
attractiveness.
recognize these symbols.
Just not the point of what I was
The
saying.
order of these signs has some importance.
Let's see, we got the little shape thingy. We got the little birdie thingy with the sword. What the heck is that? I don't know. Then the spider. And then we have AOC there at number 4. So, sorry AOC. We'll get to you last. So many thingies. I could make a joke, but I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make the joke that popped into my head there. Not all jokes are for consumption. Not all jokes are appropriate. Aw, the old Naughty Dog jank for the climbing mechanics. There's some charm to the old jank. But I will say this: this collection, they did clean it up. It used to be a lot worse. It's a lot smoother to climb in this than it used to be. Alright. Got the third one. Now just gotta work our way back to AOC's face. This area reminds me of Tomb Raider. Yeah, there is, well, if you look at when Tomb Raider updated its look and its mechanics for the reboot, they modeled more after this. Yeah, I saw the thing Tim Waltz said. I was like, oh, Tim. Tim actually thinks he's a viable Please, Tim, go ahead, run. Run for president, please. You absolute clown person. They built some really elaborate devices back then. Holy crap. Which is kind of awesome. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool.
Pretty deep.
Yeah, looks like there's a ladder cut into the side. Wait here while I check it out.
All right.
If these kind of devices like really existed from way back then, oh, everybody would be an archaeologist. Jeremy stepped down for the other. I'm seeing reports about him doing that, or like either he's done it or he's going to do it. Though I'm more hearing that this is the kind way of saying he's getting fired. Oh, come on. There we go. That was a little weird. Little jank.
Hey, watch your step down there.
Comic Relief Crusader, what's going on? How you doing? Whoops, I died. I guess the water wasn't safe. The water's not safe. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, there we go. If they were trying to keep it locked away forever, why'd they put a door on it? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. To these conservative types, I bet the secrets will be coming out of his closet. I don't think it's anything like that that's causing him to leave. It's because he's from what I heard, he's not especially well liked. And
Okay, getting somewhere.
a lot of his little pet projects, like the Pendragon series, are putting Daily Wire in like a significant amount of debt. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I've heard the Pendragon series is something like $50 million over budget, which is that's a lot.
Don't tell me you're gonna swim in that.
I've been in worse.
So if that's the case, then I'm like, yeah, they might want to put themselves under new management. Plus, like I said, I'm hearing talks that like Matt Walsh kind of wants out. But yeah, it's
I'm really wet.
phrasing. But yeah, it's Daily Wire is in a bit of trouble, it seems. Yeah, boring is not really well liked from what I've heard. I know the Brett Cooper thing has done nothing to help them. And, a lot of people crapped on Steven Crowder for the way he handled that situation with the Daily Wire. But, he's looking more and more right about them every day. It's kind of interesting.
Nice one.
They've also lost subscribers. People backed out of their neocon BS that started with... Yeah, exactly. I only watch Michael Knowles. Yeah, I like Michael Knowles. I like Michael Knowles fine. I don't watch him much, but I see little bits and pieces here, and I was like, he's likable enough. But
I've got this one.
I don't really watch like any of them really. I don't even watch Brett Cooper. There was a whole hubbub about her stuff, but Crowder retaliated and got scorched. Yeah.
This looks safe.
Ooh. Yeah, this would be terrible. He's like, oh jeez. Yeah, Claven's also very, he's likable. I don't think his movie takes are usually worth a whole lot, but he has insights that I think are interesting.
I made it!
Occasionally, but like his critiques are often, his conclusions sometimes are really bad. I don't like how Matt Walsh will say one thing and then do another. I just think Matt Walsh is very kind of out of touch on a lot of things. Like, he'll have a kernel of something that he's right about, but he'll take it to such an extreme where you're just like, what? These recommendations cure me. Yeah, it's like he has good recommendations. He has some insights that are interesting. The movies he kind of is dismissive of or really high on. It's like sometimes the one he's high on could be good, but the one he's dismissive of, I'm like, really?
A gold statue.
A huge gold statue. And look here, these people, they're worshipping the damn thing. At least, I think they're people.
Whoa, Sully, you can't just other people like that. Jeez. Racist.
Man, can you imagine what that thing would be worth now?
Look over here. Tracks.
What is a Woman was fun. What is a Woman's a solid documentary. It's solid. I mean, it's like most documentaries, it's only worth watching like once, but
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
I like Matt Walsh's politics fine for the most part. But his takes on pop culture entertainment are textbook cringe boomer. Yeah, kind of. Zombie Lives Matter. Yeah. Uh-oh. We got scratched. I haven't watched it. I mean, look, it's funny, and it's mostly just telling you kind of what any sane person already knows. Tiger King is probably the only documentary I've seen more than once. Tried too hard to be a boomer. Well, I'd say he tries too hard to be a boomer. Yeah, he has very strange advice at times.
They stop here.
Yeah, it looks like the back wall of the temple was blown out.
Yeah. Spaniards must have made themselves a shortcut to get the treasure out.
Well, now what?
Nathan Drake has got some, like... He should be wearing Air Jordans with those hops. He's got some low-key athleticism to him. Anime and gamer fans are grapists. I don't think he said that specifically. I think he said that I think he's the one who said anime is demonic. I think that's what he said. Though there was a kind of sarcastic edge to it. Like, I thought when he said it, I think that he was baiting people. And I think a lot of people took it really seriously, and he's just kind of doubled down since because he knows it bothers people. I don't know if he genuinely... I do genuinely think he dislikes anime. I think that much is true. Do I think he really believes that all anime is satanic? No, I don't think he believes that. I think he knows it pisses people off when he says it. He probably could. I don't even know what that is, but I think he probably could win it. It's Francis Drake's submarine.
Must have come up the river during flood season and gotten stuck. Let's check it out, huh?
Yeah, wait. Something about this feels kind of hinky.
I've seen comedic video of aliens being
You've
deported.
never seen a German U-boat in the middle of the jungle before.
I'm being serious, Nate.
I tell you what, why don't you stay here? I'll check it out myself. I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah, right. You do that.
Oh, wait. Hold on to this for me, will you?
I mean,
Okay.
too. It's gay, but there aren't rapists.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Jeez. I mean, I don't have. Some anime. I'm not a huge anime fan. I like some of what I've seen of it. It's more. I can't call myself an anime fan because I've barely watched any of it. I've seen some that I like quite a bit. Amy Hennig should get into TV writing. Legacy of Kain and Uncharted proves she has writing chops. I bought the Legacy of Kain games that they remastered, so I'm curious. If you say those are well written, that actually has me more excited. I've never really heard much about the writing, so I'll be looking forward to getting into that more now because I bought those recently. Heckin' A. But as far as anime goes, there's weirdos in the fandom, sure. There's weirdos in a lot of fandoms. But some of the anime I've watched, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's cool. Some of it I'm not super high on, but yeah. Writing is immaculate. Nice. That's good to. That's exciting to know. I'm looking forward to it a lot more. But I've watched I've watched Studio Ghibli movies. I love those, really love those. I think those are spectacular. I've watched Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell's pretty great. Actually rewatched that fairly recently, and I liked it a lot more. Whoops, didn't want to do that. I've watched a good amount of Cowboy Bebop. I like that so far. Waylon Bicephus, what's going on? How you doing? What are some other things I've watched? Watched season 1 of Sword Art Online. The first half of it is really good. The second half really sucks. Really sucks. Kind of ruined the show for that. Yeah, that's understandable. I guess I don't watch stuff for fandoms. I do watch stuff hoping I can have cool conversations with people, but usually if people are way too fanboy, fangirlish, I'm I love the old Star Wars. I can't talk to modern Star Wars fans because I'm you're all not fans so much as apologists now. But I would like to give the stories a chance to where I don't have to worry about the fandom. Just okay, do I like these for my own reasons? There we go. Like I said, a little bit jank.
Okay, I'm in.
What do you see?
Something nasty happened to these guys. There's blood everywhere. And soup.
What?
Watch Monster. It's from manga. Naoki Urasawa, who is a great writer, very down to earth and gritty. Okay, interesting, cool. I'll try to keep that in mind. The little faces and women bodies. I don't know. I get hate for my opinions on anime. That's weird. Not every genre is for everybody. My Hero Academia. Yeah, I've heard that one's really cool. I know my brother has recommended one called Kimi ni Todoke. He watches that with his wife. They said they both love that one. I have no idea what that means. I've heard Full Metal Alchemist. Heard that's really good. I'm not gonna get into ones that have 1,000 episodes though anytime soon. I'm just that's too much of an investment. I don't care for anime. Sorry. Yeah. Sakamoto days. Look, Squidward, money.
Huh. Now, where'd you get this, my decomposing friend?
I think the trail just got warm again.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with pockets full of Spanish gold. Only the coins are stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
You're kidding me.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
This is the jankiest of Uncharted. Yeah, pretty much. They did, like I said, this is the remaster, and they cleaned up some of the jankiness from the old PS3 release, but it still has some of it, but it's fun still. Still controls pretty well. Our German friends, oh boy. I remember the first time I played this scene in particular, this was actually the part of the game that sold me moving forward. I was like, because I liked like the cinematic camera angles and stuff, I was like, this is actually really cool. I had never really seen a whole lot like this in a game before, so yeah, this scene in particular really sold me on the series. Because I didn't start playing this till after I saw the reviews for Uncharted 2 being like 10 out of 10, like, oh my gosh, it's one of the best games ever, and I was like, alright, I'll give this series a chance. But yeah, I mean, I tend to agree this is the weakest of the Nathan Drake games, but I still really like it. I still think this is a really fun game. It's a cool game. Oh my gosh.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this. He's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof.
It was kind of revolution at the time. Unfortunately, Naughty Dog just dropped off. Yep.
Take his wallet.
Mostly in the writing department. They're still technically sound, but yeah, their writing. Ugh. Just lobotomize Neil Druckmann and hire somebody who knows what they're doing. I hope it, like I'm legitimately rooting for Intergalactic to bomb, and for him to get fired over at this point.
UK 2642. UK.
He would just be a skeleton by now.
2642.
Well, I think that's part of what they're saying is kind of weird about them. It's like, whoa, what's going on here?
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
I think I found
His
a missing
crotch
page.
looked weird.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's gonna lead us right to it.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase.
He
We've gotta
did
get something
indeed.
out of this trip or-
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
Is that Hostman? Or is that Yorch T, whatever that guy's name is that I keep seeing here and there? This game is woke. It's like, what? Neil Druckmann hates a lot of things. Neil Druckmann hates his own genitals. I mean, granted, most women do too, but...
That's probably bad.
There's no I in U-boat. So I better get out of here.
Hello.
Hey! Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young man. This is just business.
Get over there. Easy.
Put your hands up.
All right, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot
You know,
of
the
money.
first U-boat is still around. It's in a museum in Germany. Oh, cool.
Something big. The find of a lifetime, he said. Well, I was intrigued.
It's like an Orthodox synagogue
You've
goer.
made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro.
Take it easy,
So-
Navarro.
I'm afraid the time is up.
This guy kind of looks like,
Unless, of course, you found something in there.
oh, what's that guy's name?
Compensate for
What's the guy's name who plays Quarles in Justified? He kind of looks like him, only he has the accent.
Slowly.
I'd sooner cast somebody who doesn't have the accent. I would literally cast that guy, because I think he's actually a pretty good actor. And he's kind of based.
What? You think this is a coincidence? The Germans
I had
were
it
after
before
the
World
same
War One,
treasure.
so they
That
used it
map
for
has
training
something to
during the
do
Great
with it.
War. Interesting.
So, we're square?
for now. But just in
Thought he
case
kind
you need
of
a
looked like Michael
Hey,
Keaton.
come on, leave him
A
out.
little bit.
You guys usually
A little
just
bit.
cut off a finger.
Keaton's a bit smaller, I think. Ron Searcy? No. Searcy is,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
his,
Come on. He's got nothing
he's
to
the
do with
marshal.
Sully! Sully!
Neil McDonough is who I'm thinking of. And you're thinking Nick Searcy is who you're thinking of. They shot Sully.
Stop him!
Ah!
Here's
Oh dear.
his story.
Was a little too slow there. He was. Inzaguri. Yeah, I like Neil McDonough. He's in Minority Report. I think that was the first thing I ever saw him in. Oh no, that was the second thing I saw him. The first thing I saw him in was Angels in the Outfield.
Whoa there, cowboy. That's for leaving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
Hey now. It's like, did you not hear the AKs?
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Thanks.
That's a camera. No. It's like, kiss her! Get it over with! No more of this will they, want they bullcrap. Oh, jeez. I got blasted. That was kind of funny sounding. Kill! There we go. I like that over the shoulder so better.
Drake!
I don't mind will they won't these because I mean it depends on how they're done. Like I think theirs works really good.
You always seem to be getting shot at.
They're shooting at you too, you know.
Just depends. It's like it's a way to develop your characters, develop a relationship, not just rush into it. I think rushed relationships are far worse, especially when they're trying, to be meaningful. And I like their relationship. It's meaningful. Uh-oh.
There they are.
Got him. Friends took it too far. Friends sucks. Alright, I mean, it's overrated, I should say. I don't find Friends all that interesting. Hey-o. Treasure. I got the gold Inca cup. I wonder where I'm gonna put those. How about I've got big pockets? Oh, jeez. Well, they won't. These are mainly used for cheap tension. They can be. Like, I think if you're going to write a good romance, you kind of... I mean, the will they, won't they thing is fine. But sometimes, yeah, it's just done to... Like, there's a lot of times where it's like there's these very obvious instances where it's like, okay, you all clearly are into each other. It shouldn't be a mystery at this point. Just get together already. They drag it on too long. Why aren't you protesting Ukraine's freedom? Aren't gourds about activism and social justice? No. No, we're about tyranny. What are you talking about? I'm a king, for crying out loud. What the heck do I care about social justice?
What the hell is this place?
More
anyway?
dead people. Thank you very much.
Long story. Tell you later.
Like Batwoman, Catwoman, just... Yeah, that one's dragged on way too long. It's like, look, you've squeezed all the tension out of this one, okay? Get a room. Oh my gosh. Oh, duck, Elena. Dang it. Yeah, it certainly didn't make sense. If it's like, if you're not gonna get together with Catwoman, why in the world would you get together with Talia? You've got arguably bigger moral differences with Talia than you do Catwoman. I don't even think it's arguable, to be perfectly honest. I think it's obvious that you have bigger moral differences with her.
Never a dull moment.
Talia al Ghul and
Just keep your
Batman.
head down. These guys aren't messing around.
Which character is Talia? She's... If you go by the movies, she's the one who Marion Cotillard played. Yeah, she's the daughter of Ra's al Ghul. The racist.
Okay.
Oh no, you're fine then. Haha, dead. I used to collect Catwoman comics. Oh, nice. Never been a big comic reader. The only comic series I ever got really into is I briefly got into The Walking Dead. Got kind of tired of it. Felt like they dragged it on way too long. And I was into the Fables series, which I read the whole thing. I loved Fables. Fables was neat. No more AK ammo up there, so we'll have to grab some later. I like that Nathan can just assume that she knows how to climb. It's like, I don't have to pay attention to her.
Come on. Stay with me.
I see the light. Let's get sneaky. Oh, jeez. He's dead.
Over here, I think. Yeah, this way.
Oh, sweet. A vehicular.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth. No offense.
Take it.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 264.
Why are we charting the Un?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, I mean, because they've already done the charting for the Charted.
El Dorado.
Problem is,
What's up, Goodwin?
killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there to that
Do
island.
you think the Warriors
Well, what are we
are
waiting
going
for?
to be a threat?
I'll get the story and you get
Like to
whatever it is
society?
you're after.
Hey, this isn't gonna be.
Uh,
I can take care
honestly,
of myself.
no, I don't.
Besides, you owe me one.
Not like a finals threat, not really.
I do.
I still don't quite buy them. I think they'll probably be good enough to win a playoff series. I would say maybe at best they could get to the West Finals, but
We're on
I think there's probably 3 teams I would pick before them.
This tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a
Look at those
closer
plants growing out of solid rock. They're growing from in between the rocks. You plant racist.
Discover the ruins of a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the island have darker secrets in store for us? That should keep him from changing the channel. Whoa! What the hell was
Did she just admit to clickbait?
This is so not cool.
Oh crap! We're on fire!
A vegan bat? Ew.
With the damn camera, we gotta
Oh,
reload.
I hope Damian Wayne dies.
Now would be a good time to look.
By the way, really good fire effects for a PS3 game.
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever
He's a
done this
fruit
before?
bat. He's gay!
You just jump, count to 5, and pull the
By
cord.
the way, it was even kind of revolutionary for a game to show somebody putting something on themselves, like the way you see them put their parachutes on. That's actually kind of rare.
Now, get going.
See you on the ground?
Right behind you.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be funny if you, like, never saw the parachute open. It's just like, oh wow, she just died.
Okay, you just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. How hard could that be?
This is actually kind of funny, to be honest.
Oh crap! Shit.
I decided to be straight, just being transgressive. Little bit of a visual mistake I noticed on that parachute. It literally had the initials ND on it, and he had just said that he didn't know if there were parachutes on the plane. It's like, there was literally one with your initials on it, dude.
Strangers trying to kill me, leave my map on a burning plane. Plane is missing. Most likely dead. That's great. Great start, Nate.
I'll be honest with you, Sparkles, I don't think there's any point in arguing with people that delusional. I just know you're rooting for Kentucky this Friday. I'm just happy Louisville's back in the tournament and had such an amazing turnaround. I mean, Louisville got a really raw end of the deal with their tournament seeding. They should have been something like a 6 at worst. And they stuck them at the 8, despite having the same resume as Clemson, who they're in the same conference with, and who they beat twice. I thought that was a little weird, but whatever. We got stuck with Creighton, who's actually a really good team. We might lose to them, and if we win against them, we'll probably lose to Auburn. Auburn's really good, but I'm just happy we turned it around as much as we did this year. Louisville was a dumpster fire for the last couple of years. And seeing them win 26-27 games first year with a new coach, it's the first time I've actually enjoyed college basketball in a long time, and I really enjoyed it this year. So I am not complaining. We had a really good basketball year. Duke might take it again. They could. Duke's really good. Auburn's really good. Florida is a sneaky pick, I think, but yeah, I'm kind of... If I had to pick a team right now, it would be Duke. Duke is good without Cooper Flag, but he is going to be back, so... Yeah, I think Duke's pretty good. And Kentucky getting a 3 seed, I think, is ridiculous. They lost like 11 games this year. It's like they don't deserve a 3. That's stupid. But whatever, I don't care. As long as they don't win, I'm happy. But I have to give their coach credit. I mean, Kentucky did have a really tough schedule this year, but... And they do. I think their coach did a way better job than I thought he would, so kudos to him, I suppose, but still don't like him. How do you think Leon would feel if I just... Run away! I mean, it wasn't like a Hondo bird. If anything, I'm making sure that Hondo stays superior. I am positively soaked now. Heh. Treasure! I got a golden frog! You know, would have approved if you swallowed a cockatoo. Oh my gosh.
Here they come.
Uh-oh. Speaking of a cockatoo. He's still alive! Uh-oh. The heart is beating. That's me coughing up blood. Whoa! He went flying on that part. Down you go. I am not repeating that, Miss Markles. I'm not going to repeat that. Mentioned earlier, but the gameplay and platforming legacy of Kane was the predecessor for God of War trilogy. Nice. I have never liked stealth in the Uncharted games. I'm more or less fine with it. Hang on real quick. Yeah, let's... I can turn off those now. Pretty much get a handle on the controls, I think. Oh, sweet. So Belichick's relationship with his girlfriend is super weird. No, you're not the only person that thinks a 70-plus-year-old guy dating a 20-something-year-old is weird. I assure you, many of us find that weird. Come on. Haha. Oh my gosh. Haha, drop kick. Good drop kick. We don't get enough of those in games. I honestly suspect she wants his inheritance. Well, I don't think she's dating him for his personality and his looks. That's for sure. Let's just put it this way, Israel. I'm willing to bet during the course of their relationship, he has said the phrase, "do your job." Okay. See, I like that kind of stuff. Fine. I'll jump behind, snap the neck. Woohoo! That was fun. I remember this section actually is kind of a... can be a tough one. There's a lot of dudes. Jeez. Yep, see?
Nice.
Uh-oh. The JFK files came out, and I am sure they were littered with interesting, unknown information that has us all astir with things we never knew before.
Oh, great.
Oh, jeez. Somebody played Modern War. Someone played World at War. Haha, gotcha. Exactly, Wayland. It's just I gotta call it MSK gay.
Okay.
That's a good cause. He's all fuck ya. There we go. Whoa, dang it. Dead, blame it. There we go.
Oh, that is gonna hurt you.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Also what she said. Uh-oh. Running low on ammo.
Oh, no, don't! Just about had it, these guys.
How are you not dead? I gotta go up there and get some ammo. Dun. Okay, I might be in the clear now. TLDR, Oliver Stone is insane and didn't get anything right. I didn't actually watch his JFK movie, but I never figured upon it being, like, historically accurate, though he might try to claim it is, but... For the movie itself was actually entertaining, but... I can't imagine looking at that and saying, oh, well, this must all be accurate. I'm Bach. Was that the one where he tried to do a Boston accent? It might have been. He said, I didn't see it. I did not see it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Come on, peep your ugly face out. There we go. Coin a phrase. It's Hollywood BS, but it's entertaining Hollywood BS. Exactly. I got the shotgun.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's my new phone's text saying, but it got annoying after a while. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Arnold like, hey Arnold? There's more than one Arnold, you know. Arnold Palmer? Which Arnold? Are you being an Arnold racist right now against all the other Arnolds out there? My gosh. Terminator. I thought I saw a regular ammo thingy indicator. Nope, guess not. I guess not. Oliver Stone wrote
Well.
Scarface.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. I was like, what's he looking at? It is kind of insane. Sparkles. How dare you? Hey Arnold is a great show. Arnold Palmer was a great golfer. Those are the only Arnolds I can remember. I just wanted to shoot that and make it blow up. I figure if that thing can explode, it probably should explode. Now, to be fair, though, Waylon, Scarface is technically a remake, though. So like, granted, he wrote, like, I don't know how similar the remake is to the original, but I know there's quite a lot of difference. But he also, to my understanding, butchered Natural Born Killers, which Tarantino initially wrote. Pick it up. A gold ring. For that special lady in your life, Nathan. You could give that ring to Elena and win her heart. She'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful gold ring, thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he wanted his name taken off, basically. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty sure I can hang out there. I hate that movie, but why is he mad about it? Because he wrote something very different from what was put on screen, to the point that he didn't, like, he really did not like the adaptation at all. Like, Tarantino famously hated Oliver Stone's adaptation. He was just like, I don't want my name on this piece of crap. And, like, he was like, I don't want to make... He goes, I know technically you have to say story by, but I don't even think he took money for it. He might not have even taken money for it.
That's right.
I know I didn't like it, that's for sure. I mean, I didn't like it well before I knew anything about, like, their little feud. I saw Natural Born Killers kind of before I really even knew who he was, Tarantino. I was actually surprised that that was his script at first. I was like, really? Tarantino wrote this? But it's so bad. I'm like, well, it got changed. So I was like, okay, that makes sense then. Because it's not what I'm typically used to from him. This is so garbage. Oh, jeez. I'm dead. Stone gets very high and mighty with perception of things. He does. What? I gotta do all that again. Now we're gonna do some... Gotta add more feet. Now, if there had been more feet in Natural Born Killers, he probably would have liked it. That's true. Yeah, the reporter was going to be the main character in the original script.
Take cover.
I've got it.
Here we go.
I do really like this music. I know I've already said it, but I'm going to say it again. I like it.
Right between the eyes, Orangine.
What'd you call me? Dang it, dude. How many shotgun blasts can you tank? Oh my gosh. Freaking die, man. I think I got him with at least 4 of those. Apparently the first one didn't have enough to throw him back like that, but the second one was really strong. Yeah, I mean, Stone's done good movies before. Natural Born Killers is a mess. It's a really messy movie. Like the movie Platoon is pretty fantastic. I really liked Platoon a lot. But when you watch Natural Born Killers, it's like, how's this the same guy? Alright. Got those guys. What? Let me up there. Let me up there. There we go. My mom's ex loved that movie. That's probably why they broke up. It's probably why it couldn't work. Oh, seeing if Elena doesn't like the gold ring, she can have the patterned silver ring. Oh my gosh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You got me all these rings. Makes me wonder if when Stone gets away from Boomer Toxic, he just isn't up to speed. Yeah. It is a pickle. It's actually not really a pickle. That doesn't make sense. That's not what that word typically means. What am I talking about? Anything cool down here? Like a treasure? This would be a good spot for a treasure. But there's no treasure! I was hoping to find a platinum ring.
Shoot to kill. I see him. He's over there.
Whoops. Oh, that wasn't well thrown.
Him down.
Oh, dang. This work is literally like Platoon and JFK. Yeah.
Stop him.
What was World Trade Center like? Was that any good?
I've got you.
Miss Sparkles just likes the sweet, sultry sound of my voice. Oh, good headshot. Yeah, that's right, he did Wall Street. I haven't seen Wall Street. I've heard it's good. I have seen that part of Hot Shots 2, where Charlie and Martin pass each other and they both say, "I loved you in Wall Street." I've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, which was good. A little overrated, but good. A golden jaguar. Well, she can't wear it on her finger, but I don't know, maybe it'll be a little knick-knack. I like Michael Douglas in movies usually, so I might have to check it out too. Yeah. I like Douglas in The Ghosts in the Darkness.
Cheery.
Which I think is an underrated movie. I like Ghosts in the Darkness. I think it's a pretty cool movie. And I've seen those two lions at the Field Museum in Chicago. I feel Wolf of Wall Street is both overrated and underrated. Interesting. The man-eating lions. Yep. Oh. Didn't mean to jump. Didn't mean to jump. Okay, that made zero sense just now. I shot him and he flipped forward? That one made more sense. That's what happens when you have these random death animations. You get weird crap like that. Might be Kilmer's second best performance. Yeah, it might be. Obviously the first is Doc Holliday. I don't know how good or bad he was as Jim Morrison. I've heard some say he was good. Which, isn't that another Oliver Stone movie? I like him as Iceman, but I don't know if that's like a great performance, but I like him in it. Salton Sea, I don't know what that is. Oh, Kilmer actually did more good stuff. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Gay Perry and... Oh, yeah. He is great in that. Okay, yeah, that might be second best performance right there. Oh yeah, and of course he's in Heat. He's actually really good in Heat. But yeah, it's sparse, but... Oh shoot. Shoot. Oh no! Cleveland's gonna build an indoor stadium. You know what? Let's be honest though. Cleveland hasn't exactly had any luck playing in the cold, so why not make the change? Bye-bye, vehicle. Whee! Oh, that wedged in there nice and conveniently. Thank you very much. Coincidence! It's literally the theme of the movie! Sorry, I had somebody who was arguing that for Boondock Saints last night. It was the cringiest thing. I was like, are you serious right now? Coincidence is the theme. It's like your mom's the theme. Kilmer being the only one of the crew to make it out is always has me thinking about that. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because he's the actual one who gets to walk away. He gets to kind of take De Niro's advice. A silver Inca vessel. Oh, look at that! It's got a little Inca butt. And it's kind of a dirty butt. You need a wipe there, dude. Little Inca and the stinker. Uh-oh. Tree's coming up. I almost uprooted that thing. How about the hostess cupcakes, Nathan? Fatty. Jeez. Exactly, Leo. Hey, I found the plane! Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh! Alright. Sully's gonna be pissed, right? That was his favorite plane. Oh jeez, they saw me. You shouldn't be able to tank even one headshot, let alone a second. Got him. Catch! I do like that the rocks blow apart. That was unusual back in the day. Get that often. Get the Pacino family scenes in Heat. I know some people are fans. I don't mind them at all. I think it shows you a lot about his character.
Okay.
And all he sacrifices to do what he does. I actually think they're kind of necessary. I fundamentally disagree with the idea that those scenes are unnecessary. I think they add to his character.
I always get myself into this crap.
I can latch hook my rug now. Let's go. Nice. I don't fully know what that means, but nice. I think Portman was a bit annoying. I'm fine with her.
Doesn't look good.
She's not in the movie all that much, so, I mean, she's a kid. I mean, I think kids are just kind of inherently annoying. At least they can be. A guy was called him a jeez. Why do stupid people bother to watch movies? Oh my gosh. Oh, Pacino the Thimp. It's like, what are you talking about? They literally say at the end of the movie their relationship's not going to work. Who's more annoying, Ray or Jar Jar? Israel, that's not even a competition. Of course it's Ray. That's not even remotely close. Jar Jar is merely annoying.
Sweet.
Ray is an awful character and annoying. That's not even close.
No. Elena.
I love Jar Jar. Aw. Why? He gets too much hate. I mean, I do think he's annoying. I don't think he was very well written, but I don't hate Jar Jar. I mean, he was made for the kids and all that. I mean, I'll put it this way. Like, let's say if I hypothetically ever had, like, billions of dollars, and I could buy the Star Wars property from Disney, first things first, you decanonize everything they have done. Now, I'd probably keep Andor if I could, I guess. And assuming Rogue One is made better by it, maybe that too. But let's say they had a deal where they were just like, nope, you can't keep anything of ours. I'd be like, okay, fine, well, I'm decanonizing everything you've ever done then, because it's not worth it. But I would also... And I was oh, what a shot that was. But I would also remake the prequels. And I know for some people that's like heresy, but I'm like, guys, they're bad movies. They have good ideas though. I would remake them into better movies. I would keep a lot of the core ideas. Some things I would absolutely change. But I would remake the prequels. I was like, we're going to remake these into good movies. We're going to use some of the ideas that George had, because I think he had some good ones. But some of this stuff's going to change. He was supposed to be a bad guy. Who are we talking about? I think the Jar Jar Sith thing is kind of retarded, to be honest. I think it's more just... The Jar Jar is a Sith Lord thing. It's not true. It's not really true. I've heard people theorize that. I've never heard any legitimate confirmation that that was ever seriously on the table. I think it's a dumb idea to be... At least it's a dumb idea as far as the films we got. But, I'm not saying you can't write a story like that, but... Oh, jeez.
Better watch where I'm going.
That had to hurt. But, yeah, I would rewrite the prequel. I would redo the prequels altogether. I watched a doc talk about it. But that's the thing, documentaries aren't all true. But I'd be interested in seeing the doc, I mean, I guess, but... and seeing what was said, but... I have yet to see any confirmation that George actually was like, yeah, I actually really wanted to make Jar Jar a Sith Lord, but was talked out of it. Exactly, Ezra. Right, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, honestly, I mean, if we can't get them, we obviously got to get Neil Druckmann to help. Right? I mean, he's the best person for it. Oh shoot, that guy's got a rocket launcher. And I died. Probably need to take care of that guy first. Got him. Oh shoot. Holy moly. Okay, he's out of the way. He would destroy all the biblical allergies. I know what you actually said, but I'm making a little wordplay. I mean, granted, the biblical allegory elements aren't great in Star Wars. I'd even argue they're maybe a little too overt. But it's not the worst ideas that George had. He certainly put them in better than... oh dear. Got wrecked. Now, you see that death animation for it all. He died violently there, and it went all black and white. Now go play the first Tomb Raider reboot and tell me they didn't steal the crap out of that.
Oh, how's that?
Alright, there we go. Gotta get rocket launcher dude out of the way. I wonder if I can activate that trap, but... Played Tomb Raider on PlayStation, couldn't get past the part 1, and I hate it forever.
Oh boy.
Woohoo! He did. Alright. This guy's got the rocket launcher. Oh my gosh. Hehehe. Sucker's dead. Really, that didn't kill anyone, huh? Nice shot. You know what? But apparently Harry Sissy is making news now because women are going around making vids. Hang on. This actually sounds interesting. Making vids exposing him for being a sexual predator. Allegedly. Really? Not men aren't making those videos about him? Gay men? Like straight women are saying this about him. See, now I don't believe it. You have to do a little bit of convincing to tell me he's actually straight. Oh, jeez. I didn't see that there. Oh, no. A creep I can believe. A heterosexual creep, tougher sell. Just saying. Whee! Alright, have a good one, Waylon. He's overtly sexual with women to try and hide the butt plug. Maybe that's what the women are complaining about. They're like, you have no idea all the gay stuff this guy gets up to and tries to put us in.
Okay.
Are you kidding me right now?
Already dead.
Alright, so be careful of these traps. He had a very touchy-feely and sexual with the girls, and he came out in college. So well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like he's trying to get them to do things, and they're like, dude, just come on. There's not enough space in that closet. Might as well just come out of it. Come on, come on. But I have not heard those allegations. So I guess I have some curiosity about them.
You have to be kidding.
Dun dun dun, the fortress. Oh my gosh. It's the Fortress of Solitaire.
Eyes ahead, don't look down.
Alright, climb! Alright, Harry Sisson tried to burn some dude on Twitter, yeah, because I'm with your ex-wife. She responded, I don't... Nice. It's like, Harry, you realize the wife might be able to get on Twitter too. Harold. Bloody Harold. I know I'm gonna go out that window, but I just want to make sure there's nothing in here. Am I missing? I won't miss nothing. It's like Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. You know? You know? By the way, I'm going to push to try to finish this chapter, and that will likely be where we call it for the day. I might stream tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on how much work I get done on other stuff. Absolute bundle of sticks. All that's missing for that posse is David Hogg. David Hogg's already kind of having his downfall. He tried to basically... He basically, like, once he got that position, apparently he was trying to use it to funnel money to himself. At least that's what I heard. I heard he became very unpopular very quickly.
Have to bust through that window.
Hiya! Nice. Ooh. An Uzi! I like Uzis. Let's snap his neck. DM'd lunch and dinner. Nice. Oh, love this music. So good.
Oh, shit.
Now I have an Uzi. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Little... Yeah. Oh, snap. I think I killed him there. Alright, here's the other guy. To a movie. I've never heard anyone say anything else like shoot to maim. Shoot to maim! Shoot to slow down! I need another spot. Dang it, there's more. Always seems to be like way more guys than you think. Each John Wick spin-off stars Ana de Armas and trailer teases tomorrow. Really, you've not heard of this? They've been teasing this for a while, dude. This is hardly like the first trailer. It's called Ballerina. They have been talking about this movie for like over a year. A lot, too. How'd you miss that? There's also talk that John Wick 5 is in the works, which ugh, I have not heard of this. Wow, I'm surprised. They have talked a lot about Ballerina. Put my food in my fryer and come back to butt. Oh. I'll watch Ballerina. I mean, I'm not against watching it, but I don't expect anything from it. I have like no expectations because the John Wick sequels kind of suck. They're kind of bad. Few of them are entertaining, but they're bad movies. John Wick sequels are really bad movies. I think there's potential they could make something good with it, but I think they need to try to simplify their story a little bit because they have gone way off the rails with the John Wick series. Now, I'll say this, I thought the second and third one were entertaining, but they're stupid movies. Whereas the first one is entertaining and is a reasonably good story. It follows along pretty nicely. It has a story that works. John Wick 1 is really good. I like it. But literally one of the worst inventions in any action movie ever is freaking bulletproof suits. Talk about killing your movie's tension.
Oh boy.
Oh, freaking die, dude. Come on. Just stop moving. There you go. See, be like him. Die after the first shot. My gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh, got him. Good. Alright, that's all of them. The music has ceased. That's how you know you're in the clear. That's how it is in real life, too. I don't know if y'all know that. Like when the 101st was like fighting in Bastogne, as soon as the music stopped, they were like, oh, good, we killed all the Nazis. Thank God. That's how it went. I've read the accounts. Little known fact. Ba-ba-ba-da. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, jeez. It takes too many bullets to kill these people. Make sure there's nothing. Alright, heading up. Da-da-da-da-da. They should replace Rachel Zegler with Harvey Weinstein or Kevin Spacey. I know they joked about... Somebody made a joke about replacing Rachel Zegler and Snow White with Kevin Spacey, and Kevin Spacey quote tweeted it. It was actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no.
No sign of her. It's either very
We've
good,
lost Elena's pair
very
of...
bad.
Shoot. Hang on, we don't want to go that way yet. Alright, looks like nothing that way. More or less clear. Over there, I think. Is that a safe drop? I can't tell. Looks a bit unsafe, to be honest. Can't go through there. Well, what's the point of that gate if you can't open it? Jeez. We are going in circles just a tad. Just a tad. Not in there. Not in there. Uh-oh, cat's in the room. Little buddy! Well, not down there, apparently. That's the wrong way. Aw. Thought the vehicle was gonna flip. Meow. Exactly. Meow. Little Mozart. Mozart, you should be acting like you're getting old. Because I guess for Cat, you're getting relatively older, but you don't act old at all. He acts like a little goober. It's like, I think he's close to 8 years old now. I don't know. Is that old? That's old for a cat, isn't it? I know cats can live about, I don't know what, 15 years or so, sometimes more. I guess it depends on the cat, but still, I've seen people say, yeah, my cat's like 8, he's getting old. It's like, is he though? Is he getting old? Or is he in his prime? Says, look, kitty cat prime. What is the way? Can't flatten the tires. Gaming flaw. Don't go down here, do I? Doesn't appear to be any good reason to come out here. Oh no, let's see. Ha! That's the good reason. It's like Nathan's like, I can't find my way. I just have to end it. It's like, Nathan, my gosh. You didn't have to do that. Okay, got little boxes. I've been through there. Blech. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Oh, okay, there's the zip line up there. Thought for a sec I couldn't walk up there, though. I just need to jump. Okay, that's what confused me. I tried jumping up there the first time, it wouldn't let me, so I just too quickly assumed I couldn't. Silly me, silly me.
Elena, what the hell's she doing?
Apparently lied to 11 different women to get nuds over Snapchat.
Buka Pintu! Sialano! Chepatan! Buka Pintu!
Gringo!
It worked!
They didn't.
Up there! Get on the gun! Oh boy.
Well done, Nate, you idiot. Gosh. Oh. That guy just survived a magnum shot. Those two couldn't.
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Anyone who uses Snapchat is sus. Or cis. Maybe we should call it cis from now on. It's no longer sus. It's cis. That can be what the word cis actually means now. We spell it S-I-S-S. And if you're a guy who acts like that, you're cisgendered. That all works. I think it follows. Oh, there's definitely something to that, is there, where they use it for gain. I completely agree. Hehehe. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I go through the large gate. The large gate. Alright, no way to cushion the fall there, so I don't want to just drop down. That'd be a bad idea. That'd be a bad idea. Oh, we can't go down that way. Bloody hell. Alright. Down we go. Micro 9mm. Speaking of Harry Sisson. Oh! Whoa! It's not a machine gun, it's just a really rapid-fire typewriter.
Oh boy.
I hate the word cis. A German pedo made it up. Yep. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Haha. That's why we gotta take it. We gotta take that word and we gotta give it new meaning and, like I said, a new spelling. And now it's S-I-S-S, and it refers to a man who acts like a Harry Sisson. A golden spoon! Oh my gosh, Nathan. We can eat our cereal in luxury now. So that's all these are. These are ways for me to build up the homestead for Elena. Don't know why I threw that grenade, but, you know, I'm a mystery. What can I say? You know, feminists, they always have something coming out about them beating their wives or being abusive to women. That is generally the case. I would agree. I don't know if it's always, like 100% of the time. I technically would say there probably are male feminists. It's just normally we used to just call them homosexuals, but you know, I guess it's not specific enough anymore, I guess, but whatever. That's fine. Alright, got him. He's dead, actually. Whoa! Wow, he sounded really excited. I got him! Oh my gosh! It's like, alright, dry up, Bono. Hey, Steven Ransom, what's going on? How you doing? Would I rather have a beer with Hassan or Vosh? It's like, on the one hand, if you have a beer with Hassan, it's probably going to be one of those, like, really gay beers that really suck. But at least you don't have to be all that concerned with being slipped a roofie, like you probably would with Vosh, who would then dress you up in a horse costume and have his way. So I guess Hassan. But I think it really would depend on how big the beer was, because it has to be big enough to where I can drown myself. Skill issue. Alright, no treasure, nothing like that. I roofie pumpkins every year. I don't even know what that means. I'm not sure I want to know what that means. What are you roofing pumpkins for? What kind of holes are you carving into pumpkins, Israel? What the heck? What's going on? What are you trying to tell us? Are you Snapchatting gourds? Is that what you're saying? I have not interacted much with... I don't think I've ever interacted with Vosh even once. I'm trying to get social justice for the squash. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. It will never happen on my watch. Squash deserve nothing. I can just catch a bus to that weirdo. I would think you'd want to catch a boss from that weirdo. Gord owns a watch? I mean, I have a phone that has a clock on it, I guess, but... You be social justice. You are a little too edgy for that, is it? Well, yes, he's employing irony. Senorita Sparkles. Sparkless. So, not on your phone? Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue as well. It's like, I assure you that won't happen on my cell phone clock. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. Haha, ring. It just doesn't, it's not as good. It's not as good. Oh, okay, there's a second one. There's a second piece of the puzzle. What about second puzzle? We've had one, yes. Look at the little tinkle there. This is what happens when you pass the kidney stone. Heaven help me if I ever have to deal with one of those. Oh, those things I'm not even gonna lie, kidney stones terrify me. Drink your water, kids. Drink your water. Oh, there we go. We beat the chapter, y'all. We did it. And that's going to be the end, ladies and germs. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. This is fun. I'm enjoying playing this again. It's been a little while. I met a 4 in my pajamas. How I got her? Never know. Yeah. I like to use the word metaphor for like, I met a 4, then I passed on her once I saw her friend who was an 8. That's usually what I'd say. But anyway, yeah. Had a good time hanging out with y'all. Next stream, like I said, I might come on tomorrow and do one. I would say if I do, it'll probably be more of one of the afternoon streams, like 2 or 3 o'clock, something like that. If not, you will obviously see me on Monday around that time. And we'll be back to play some more Uncharted. Until then, everyone, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.